welcome to day 5 of my Christmas countdown. My name is Sari and this is my cat Luna joining us today for our little Christmas vlog episode. So every day until Christmas I will be opening kind of like one box from my advent calendar, and today's pattern is the EBBA pullover. So that means that today, first of all, today is the release date for the EBBA pullover, as well as that you can get the pattern with a 24% discount. But that discount is valid until tomorrow only, so that is December 6th, midnight Helsinki time, or at the end of the day Helsinki time. And the pattern is available both on Ravelry as well as in my web shop on sarinolden.com. But I will link everything below this video, so you can easily check that out from there. And I've kind of like wanted to share a bit more about this design. So for the past year I've been, actually more than the past year, the past few years I've been traveling around the world and teaching a lot of cable knitting classes. And I know there are a lot of people who are for some reason intimidated about cables, or don't like knitting them, or don't like wearing them. The cable pattern always makes the fabric a bit more dense, so that means that cable sweaters are always a bit more warmer than just stockinette stitch or lace. So maybe if you live in a warmer climate, then cable sweaters can be too hot for you, or any other reasons why you don't want to knit cables, or maybe you like knitting cables but you just want to have something else to do instead. So I came up with this idea of making a sweater that looks like cables, but as you can see it's actually lace instead. So instead of having any cables over here, all the pattern has been done by yarn overs and just decreases to create the shape. So it has kind of like the look of being a full-on cable sweater without being that, and that makes the pattern both more lightweight, it's a bit more airy because of the eyelets, and because it doesn't have the extra bulk of cables crossing each other. So you can see it's a bit more lightweight than a cable sweater, and it drapes better than cable, because the cables always add a kind of like structure, and that makes them like more, well, what's the opposite of not flowy, airy, like sturdy, maybe that's the right word, I don't know. But you understand what I mean. Anyway, so this is the EBBA pullover. I made mine with the funnel neck option. So the pattern comes with 2 neck options, so you can either make the funnel neck that I'm wearing, so it's just ribbing and then a bit of like a straight part over here, so it's just a stockinette stitch, and that makes the edge roll like nicely. I really like this little detail. I used the same one for my Apollonist pullover that is in my book Softly, that came out a year ago. So I really like this detail. But if you don't want to have a funnel neck, you can always do a regular folded neck. So just fold the neck and sew it on the inside. Or if you don't like a folded neck either, you can just make a short ribbing and then do a bind off over here, so a shorter neck. So necklines are really easy to modify in your patterns. If you don't like a full-on turtleneck, you can always go for a folded neck, a funnel neck, or a short ribbing. You could also go for a full turtleneck here, so just continue in the ribbing and then fold the neck over. So it's really easy to modify. This one is started at the back, so just turn around and show you. It has the European shoulder construction over here, and then you pick up stitches for the front and join the neck, and lastly joining the round at the underarm, and then pick up stitches for the sleeves and continue downwards. So the sleeves also have the same lace pattern as you can see over here. And the name EBBA, I named this EBBA because my hometown, Sari or Jakobstad, it has two names because it's a bilingual town, so it's mostly Swedish speaking, and then like a little under half of the people are Finnish speaking. So it was founded by a woman called EBBA Brahe, and this was in the 18th century. And I think EBBA Brahe is still the only woman in Finland who has ever founded a city or a town. So she was kind of like the feminist icon of her time. It was supposed to be her husband who was supposed to be founding the city, but he died, so she took over and did all the work, and that's how my hometown came to be. So I kind of like wanted to bring a little bit of history from where I come from into this weather and name it after a female icon. So that's why it's called EBBA, and you can see it here. And the lace pattern continues all the way to the hem, and then you have a short ribbing over here. The same thing on the back. And the yarn that I used for this one, this is Scout from Kelboune Woolens. Also kind of like a memory yarn for me, or souvenir yarn for me. So this yarn has a lot of special memories. I traveled to Philadelphia for Melissa Lippmann's Knitopia event last May, and Kelboune Woolens is from Philadelphia. So after the event, me and a couple of other knitters took the Uber and went to Kelboune Woolens shop, and I fell in love with this yarn at the shop. So it's a really beautiful kind of like cool grayish brown. It has some bluish, like blue streaks every here and there, so it's really beautiful. I love it, love the color. So first of all, this yarn has beautiful memories. So it's from the trip, so every time I look at the yarn I remember my trip to Philadelphia, and of course all the places where I knitted this weather, and it's going to keep on collecting more memories as I wear it. So that's why I love hand knitted items. It's so much more than just a sweater. But yeah, this is today's countdown pattern, and like I said, you can get it with a 24% discount on Ravelry and in my Shopify shop on sarinodl.com until tomorrow. I will link everything below this video to make it easy for you to check out the yarn and check out the pattern, and I hope you love it as much as I do. It's such a favorite. I know that I'm going to be wearing this a lot this winter. Tomorrow I have actually two patterns in the countdown. There's one sweater slash cardigan, as well as the Rudolph charm is coming tomorrow. I'll just quickly show it to you. So I'm going to be releasing the Rudolph charm pattern tomorrow, so you get to knit your own little holiday back charm if you want. But yeah, that's everything for today. Thanks for joining, and see you tomorrow for part 6.